This is a video all about how sound and healing frequency has completely changed my life, specifically the golden ratio. I want to share the story with you and the sounds with you in it. Stick around to the end, because 6 months ago, I was broke, living with my parents, single, had a large growth on my face, had no social media following, and felt a bit lost. And I felt spiritually very full, but everything in my life was not working. Fast forward now, I'm staying in insane places like this. What a blessing. I have over 100,000 followers on 3 social media platforms. They're still growing. I got over 100 million views, have a thriving business. I'm in a super aligned, romantic, and kind of everything partnership with someone who's just amazing and loving and patient and kind of like every guy's dream, basically, to be with. Incredibly grateful. And there's not a thing on my face anymore. It just fell off. Life is good. Touring around the country, leading these sing-along events that are my joy and passion. So before all this happened, I listened to sound healing all the time on YouTube and Spotify. I'd leave them on for days, and would always do like the manifestation ones, and both for like raising a frequency and ascension and manifestation. And they would relax me and make me feel better, and they would help my meditations, but they never really helped me manifest. I never really like changed. Nothing in my life ever really changed. I think this is because most of the frequencies are just music, and if they put that, say it's 963 hertz, if that's in there, it's like the volume is so low on 963 hertz that you can't even hear it or likely receive the benefit of it. Because since then I know what 963 sounds like, and you don't hear it in pretty much all of these. So that's one aspect. And then the other aspect, which is, I think a lot of sound healing is incomplete. And this comes from the concept of harmony, which is that we in our lives are all about relationships, and relationships are all about harmony or disharmony. When things are in disharmony, you feel discord, they don't feel good. And this is the result of multiple frequencies interacting with each other. When things are in harmony, there's many different colors and shapes, and they come together in this incredibly beautiful and harmonious way. They're not homogeneous. And I think this is the problem with most sound healing, is you get one frequency, but life isn't one frequency. Life is all about relationships. If we're listening to a sound healing frequency and it's just one thing and we're trying to tune to one thing, we're missing the whole point of life, which is that it's about being in a harmonious relationship to other frequencies. So this gave me the epiphany. What about the golden ratio? And the golden ratio is about proportions and is about harmony in nature. So what about if I put this into sound and created the ultimate aligned, nature's perfect version of harmony, and turn that into sound healing? I don't know if this sounds complicated or incredibly simple. And think about it, it's very simple, and very obvious. And I've seen other people do golden ratio frequencies on YouTube and stuff like that, but they're not quite using the concept in the same way. They're not honoring the concept of harmony. They're just using the name, and it's doing something kind of different that doesn't have anything to do with anything I just said. So, sound healing frequencies that are in perfect harmony with the golden ratio, aka perfect harmony with nature, aka perfect harmony with manifestation, aka perfect harmony with just how things naturally are created, which to me means no resistance. There's no resistance. I decided to create them, and I made them in a production software, and I didn't even export it. I just had it in the production software for quite some time, probably about 6 months or 4 months, probably about 4 months. And I would just listen to it on loop in there, and I never shared it with anyone. And I noticed my meditations got deeper, like I would reach higher states of consciousness easier. Like I wasn't like reaching so hard to change my energy, to change my frequency, to do my do manifestation practice. And I also noticed that it really helped my nervous system. And it was really good at nervous system regulation. And so it calmed my nervous system down, and it gave me permission. Because of that, I wasn't as afraid to like really go for the things I wanted and take action towards my dreams. And in that, things started to manifest, and just all that at the same time. After listening to these maybe for a number of months, I ended up in this partnership, which is amazing. I shared these frequencies online, and they went like mega viral, with over 100 million views on multiple platforms. Got me over 100,000 followers on 3 different platforms. And just seeing how immediate it was that people felt this, people from all over the planet, immediately being like, I feel that, like that resonates with me, because it's something that is so fundamental for reality, and we all live in, the same formula of creation. So it's very like core. It's very like root. It's very like origin. It has a very like origin effect, I guess is the best way to describe it. So all these things manifested from that, which is crazy. But in retrospect, because everything is frequency and everything is vibration, it's the least crazy thing of all. It's just the thing that makes the most sense. Because the more I listen to it, the more I resonate with it, and the more I'm in harmony with that, my actions reflect that, and my reality reflects that, my inspiration reflects that, the people around me feel that and are also inspired to that. And part of creating these and putting these out has been starting a group where people who are, invested in using these and healing with them and leveling up are sending me messages and writing posts about how they've had these crazy positive effects on them too, and how their lives are changing just from listening to a sound. Yeah, the group is over 4,000 people. When you watch this video, it will be bigger, because it seems like it's growing by at least 100 people a day, pretty consistently. And so it's such a blessing to me to see this thing that I created just to help myself and make my life better, and putting out into the world how it is also helping people, and it's helping many other people as well. And it's also a tool for ascension, for the raising of consciousness, which is a huge part of my mission on this planet. And harmony is all about this harmony with these frequencies, and everything I do is really about creating alignment. And because they're this even template and blueprint, it's almost like pure bottled alignment that can be sent anywhere around the planet, and anyone can access at any time. And so it just makes me really happy to know that so many people have heard this, and whether they know or not, have benefited from it, and so many people know that they have. So it's completely changed my life, and it's crazy, and making a video like this makes it feel real. And I remind myself that I don't own anything. Everything is temporary. And I'm just consciousness having a perspective. And I've had many perspectives in my lifetime. Some have been happy, some have been medium, some have been down in the pits. And I feel very grateful to be having a very happy one now. And I truly want to share that with you, because, especially coming into a home and a space like this place is crazy. It's like 2 houses. Don't even know why. That I didn't come here to be by myself. I came here to share this, My friends are here in the other building. We're making dinner together. And that's really what the world is about, is to find things that we love and share our joy and this greater sense of peace and goodness and desire fulfilled and just love. I want that for you. I really want that for you. That is my mission, to be a shining example of my own authenticity and version of that. Not to take anything away from anyone else, but to inspire and show what's possible, because all those that have come before that have done that for me. And so we either inspire each other to be in love and be happy and to live what's authentic to us, or we do the opposite and we inspire others in fear. And so I truly want to inspire you in joy and clarity and harmony, and the harmony of the world just being a more peaceful, amazing, loving, abundant, healthy, fulfilling place. And it only makes sense that the universal language, the whole world and all the dimensions beyond, is sound. Someone once said that, someone had like an NDE, and when they went into the higher realms, it was like angels singing and playing to hold the fabric of being together. And so there's a reason why we all resonate so deeply with music. It holds this deep emotional resonance. So to have something that is simple and a place that you can always return to peace and alignment, it's a way to bathe yourselves in the sounds and the bath of like pureness, of wholeness. So I hope you get a chance to try them and dive in, and because I really want the same for you. And I'll put a link below. So if you want to get the full versions, you can get the full versions. If you want to join all of us in the group, and it really is a beautiful space, and holding a space for just people with high intentions that want to be good to each other. And if that sounds good to you, there's a lot to learn. Not from me. I have no desire to be a guru. I do not desire to be a teacher anymore. I'm just an artist and a creative who is sharing what's working for me and trying to share some happiness and joy and perfect harmony with the world. So if that feels good to your heart, I hope you accept, and we'll see you either in the next video or we'll see you in the group. Much love.